Boy, oh boy, oh boy, man, we got some drama. And again, this is some legit drama right here, or I don't know maybe drama is not the best word to utilize here, but man, we got some friction. We have, again, man, some type of community. We got the park community that's really, starting to square up against this starting five community. And I was pretty shocked by what impact starting five is having with the top rep race. Like, this is getting very interesting here. It's almost like 2K19 vibes when people were playing My Career games against CPUs, hitting legend before the park players. And we are now right back square one to them 2K19 vibes. Sit back, watch my man Enzo break this down, and then I'll be right back with you.
This is going to be my last time ever talking about this. I'm not complaining anymore. I just want 2K to fix this. Ronnie, I have 5,000 games played on NBA 2K26 in all game modes combined. Number 5 on leaderboards only has 2 games played in the park, nowhere else. Number 4 in the world has 400 games played in the park, 100 in the rec, 34 in the pro, and that's it. And that's still not enough. And then, of course, Dadless Dad, but that's the OG, that's the unk right there. But we know that he plays starting five as well. So if you play the starting five in NBA 2K26 over the park, you're telling me you're going to get more rep? And don't forget, I have ×2 rep because I am a part of a crew that is level 30. So I'm getting ×2 rep in the park 24/7. These guys are getting single rep in starting five, getting 0.7, and I could barely get 0.1 on a veteran 3 bar. And you can't just say it's because I play center, because I have an A- teammate grade in the park on average. That is good rep. I'm not crying. I just want starting five to be fair for the park because it's literally impossible. Who wants to watch starting five? I was literally number 4 last night, woke up to number 6. Ronnie, just fix the starting five. It gives you too much rep, even though I have double rep.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, this is not a good look. And let me tell you why. Because the main focus of NBA 2K26 was reviving the park, right? Getting back to the old ways of the park. But also the old ways was also rep for my career guys that love playing against CPUs. Now, I'm assuming what's happening is that, like Enzo was saying, that they're getting so much more rep in starter 5. Now, I haven't played any starter 5s, so y'all let me know in the comment section. Is starter 5 still 5-minute quarters like rec? Does it go, is the games faster in starting 5 than it is in the rec? Because if the rec center is just, if the starting 5 is quicker than rec games, then yeah, that could be an issue, because what's happening is people are playing against, you are playing against another person, but you are also playing against 4 other CPUs. And from my understanding, what I've been gathering information and data was that a lot of people are going in there with 7'4", just shooting over the AIs and just racking up a lot of XP and rep that way. Now, the problem is that it's affecting the top rep grind, but is it really affecting the community? You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these individuals that are playing starting 5 or just people that, they don't have anybody to play with, or they want to have the combination of a feel of playing against another user, but also having a CPU My Career feel. So starting 5 is kind of that great equal mix between the two, but it is very concerning that it could potentially, now Cash Out's, he's still grinding, but Enzo already said he's been dropping. What happened, or how would you feel if Dadless Dad or one of these top guys surpasses Cash Out and the first legend in NBA 2K26 is a guy or gal, well in this case I'm pretty sure it's one of the guys, that is going to be the top rep, be the first legend, and they don't even play park, rec, pro-am, stage, anything. They just play starting 5 against 4 CPUs. How do y'all feel about that? I'm very curious about this. I want to come back to this in a later video. But please let me know in the comment section, how do y'all feel about that? Because remember, 2K19 was the turning point where 2K said, you know what, you're right. If we're gonna give the first legend, it needs to be park rep that gets you the legend. Should starter 5 be considered park rep? Right? So again, there's a lot of questions here that I'm very curious. I'm asking my community. Please answer that question down below. But other than that, let's head into this next video. So in this clip, what you're gonna see is Joe Knows again explaining the contest system. And I feel like a major portion of this is just completely being left out. So I want to go ahead, play Joe Knows' explanation, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you even a fuller picture of why that is not the issue. All right, so take a look right here, and then I'll get right back with you.
To me, the shot contests aren't that, like, the only time they really seem like, damn, like, what the fuck's going on, is when there's a significant height difference. Which, obviously, it should be a factor. I just think right now it's probably a little OD in terms of how much of a factor it is. But like a 6'8 versus 6'8, like, I don't know, maybe it's just I'm like biased because like my build has 92 perimeter, but I feel like I get contests like when I'm supposed to get contests on a build the same height as me. But when it's like a tall ass center, I could punch him in the fucking throat mid shot and that bitch stay wide open. I feel like in those aspects it's like maybe something needs to be changed in that aspect, but overall, like when I'm in position, if there's not a significant height difference, I get a contest.
Okay, so let me break this down, okay? The issue is not the contest system. I've been trying to say this over and over again, right? Because people are hitting 100% smothered contest shots anyway, right? So it doesn't matter how great your contest is, you're gonna hit the shot anyway, okay? It doesn't matter if you're 75% contested, 50% contested, 100% smothered, contested, 25, it does not matter. As long as you're tempo shooting, you're hitting and you're doing the right tempo, you're going to green the shot anyway. And the reason being is because it is the green window, my nephews and nieces. Understand that. When your people start complaining about this, tell them, no, it has nothing to do with the contest system, right? The contest system is just a very small percentage of it. It's the green window that truly matters, okay? Remember in previous 2Ks, how important Deadeye was, how important Blinders was, because what that did is if a person had Hall of Fame Blinders, it extended that green window, right? It allowed people to, you know, be able to hit that shot, because even when the green window shrunk, then it expanded again if you had Deadeye or Blinders or something like that, okay? Follow me here. In 2K26, people like myself have a 75 3 ball. I do not have Deadeye, all right? I don't have any of that. And I hit 80% contested shots like it's nothing. Why? Because the green window is not shrinking, all right? The green window is just as large as it was if you had an open shot or a contested shot. Now, if it is shrinking, the green window must be so large from the get-go that even if it shrinks and I do not have Deadeye, and I have a 75% contested shot, I'm still able to hit that shot, okay? Now, the next portion of this is tempo shooting, okay? Because it doesn't matter if I time this shot correctly anyway. If I have the correct tempo, the shot will go in. So this whole, you know, thing about contest and all that, no, contest plays such a small part in this. It's the green window. But like I've been telling people over and over again, be careful what you ask for, because if you know, shrink that green window, right? Or if you make the badges relevant, which I can see an argument there. Hey, you know what? We want, hey man, if you want to have a 75 3 ball and you have a 50% contested shot, that green window needs to be very small. Okay, that's cool. But then what about the tempo shooting? And that's why people are saying take out tempo shooting, because people that are using rhythm shooting and all they have to do is just get the tempo down. It doesn't matter if there is no green window. You see what I'm saying? There is no green window in that case. So it's very, like right now we're all over the place, but I feel like a lot of people are just immediately going to contest when contest has not the issue. The contest will be relevant if 2K takes out tempo shooting, and also if they allow the green window to be smaller and have Deadeye and these other badges be relevant to that green window, to where someone like myself with a 75 3 ball and I have no Deadeye and I shoot a shot and it's my green window is, say for instance, it's, you know, it's the size of my thumb or whatever, but then if I shoot and it's a 50% test, it gets so minuscule that I have to time this thing perfectly. Remember, no rhythm shooting, just pressing the button, right? Then I will start to get more misses, and I'm like, yo, but that same person that has silver, gold, Hall of Fame, Legend, Deadeye, Set Shot Specialist, all these badges that will help enlarge that green window, then you will be able to see some different results when it comes to the contest. The contest is the end result, right, of what happens. But everything else before that, that is what's really impacting the game, okay? So if we can find a way to fix that portion, then we will be A-OK, all right? Now, I do want to wrap this up. I have some other things that I want to talk about real quick, but one thing I want to bring up is the fact that Mike Wang finally came out and said that the adrenaline bars, he said, this is my mistake. You don't lose perimeter defense when you lose adrenaline. You lose block and steal ratings. Sorry for the confusion. Because that was about to be, I was about to lose my, I was like, yo, dog, you got to be kidding me. So now it's already hard to get a contest. But now if you have just one adrenaline bar, my 92 perimeter defense with, you know, legend contest might now be a bronze with like a 78, you know, perimeter defense or whatever, because, you know, the adrenaline bars is dropping it. But he said that is not true. That was his mistake. So everybody can, you know, take a deep breath. But we just talked about contest. It's not the contest. It's this green window. If I hear anybody else start complaining about contest, dog, it's the green window. That green window and rhythm shooting, we have to find a solution there, or we're just going to leave it alone. But I do not want to hear anything about contest, because the contest does not matter. 100% some other shots are still going in like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I am a firm believer that if a shot says 100% contested, it should be a block shot anyway. Like, I have never, like, how can something be 100% contested and it's not blocked? I want y'all to, like, explain to me. I want one of my, these brilliant scholars of, you know, my followers, someone explain that to me. If something is 100%, then it should be 100%, right? There's no such thing. If I ate 100% of my pizza, when you look at my plate, it should be empty, right? It's not like I ate 100% of my pizza and you look down and you still see pizza on the plate. If something is 100% contested, that means it had to have been blocked. What happened? Did my hands go through the ball? But that's another story, guys. You know what I mean? You know how I can go, but I just really want y'all to understand that, man. Like, let's get that, please, through our heads. You know what I mean? There's a lot that needs to be done with 2K. It's still a fun game. It's probably the most fun I've had in the past 4 years, but there's still a lot of issues here. But I'm very curious about what y'all have to say about this. So let me know in the comment section about all this. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger, man. You know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.